Well, good morning. I wanted to do another video. I tried to do a Facebook Live, but the audio obviously didn't come through. So for this week's marketing tips video from Pivot, I thought I would talk a little bit about a personal and corporate response to the coronavirus. The reason I'm upstairs here is because what my wife and I do, and I'll just turn this around, is we usually meet here in the morning, and then we get a little debrief, get an agenda for the day, and I kiss her goodbye like I'm going to the office. So we at that point kind of go our separate ways, and from 8 o'clock to noon I'm working every day. So that seems to work out really well. Working down here in what we call the bunker. So this is our house bar turned into my office this week, and have a little, this is a theater room here, there's a kids play area, and then at noon what I do is usually work out, which I used to do in the morning when I was in a hurry, but since I'm not in a hurry anymore, I usually pick one of these pieces of equipment. So we have a teeter hang up apparatus that's good for stretching out. Little Nordic track action here. Looks like the last time I was on here I was riding in Argentina. These are some of the stats. The beauty of Nordic track is that you're competing against people live. So there's people all over the world that do those courses simultaneously, and then you can compare and see where you're at. And then this morning I also did a 5K real quick, and then we also have an elliptical, and I'm usually watching something like 60 Minutes. Today there was a story on a non-coronavirus related story, which was nice, but really from 8 a.m. to 4, 5, I'm not watching any news, not really listening to any news. So the importance of all this, or the relevancy, is that we need to find that routine, because if we don't establish a routine and we're more reactive versus proactive, we're not going to be productive. The company that I'm consulting for has a conference call twice a day, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. There's a roll call on there. It's 20 some people on the call, and we're all going through what we're working on, if anybody needs help, and it's been a great way to stay updated. Also saying happy birthday to an employee today, which was kind of neat to hear over the phone. So that's a little bit about the importance of a routine. Now, transitioning, I've been talking to a lot of entrepreneurs and CEOs and owners that are not sure what to say right now. My best advice as a marketer and a PR person writing these types of releases for companies is to err on the side of caution. And if you're hesitant about releasing anything, I wouldn't do it, because at the end of the day, we have a lot of cooks in the kitchen now, and there's going to be people that debate with you or want to. So if you look at what the governor put out, there's a lot of companies that are allowed to operate right now. I've been working with LGH and our Amish community over making masks, and went out to get some fabric, and just the lone mention of doing that was criticized. So from a PR standpoint, my best advice right now is to focus on what you can control as a company, do that daily, and if you're, again, hesitant about putting something out, don't unless you absolutely have to. So we're here. If you need help on the PR front, marketing front, this is a great time for the engagement to continue. Marketing is kind of the heartbeat of a lot of companies, and once we get through this period of time, which will happen, the companies that maintain that heartbeat will be the ones that customers most remember. So good luck. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them, and if you'd like to work with us on a PR program, happy to do that as well. Thanks a lot.